Hey everybody, it's Greg Rice. We're here at Nexus Property Management's headquarters in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and we're going to talk today about the purchase and sale agreement and what you do if as a buyer or seller it is breached. There's a breach in the contract. What are you going to do about it? All right. So I'm going to go over an example. It actually happened to me this week. It's fresh on my mind, and I feel that you can learn something from it. So I'm going to share it. Now here's the situation. I bought a 5-family property in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, one of my favorite places. It says the seller is to deliver that property in fire safety, fire suppression compliance. Guess what happened? He did not. All right, so after the closing, after the property has been put on record, I'm the new owner, I've paid the down payment, I've signed my loan docs, I go to the house and I see, there's wires coming out of the wall, there's open junction boxes, exposed wires everywhere, and the fire panel is not even on, it doesn't even have any power. It's halfway done at best. So I immediately go back to the closing attorney and I say, hey, closing attorney, it's not done. It says it was supposed to be. And she says, no problem. I still have the seller's proceeds. I won't send him the money yet. So good. We have some leverage to negotiate. So here is the first thing that you do. You try to figure out some type of settlement or compromise that suits you, that suits them, that gets the job done and keeps you out of court. All right? So I said this. You have two options with me. I'm going to give you two different choices to select. I only should give you one. Really, I have to give you none, but I'm going to give you two. So here they are. The first one I said is this. I'll give you until November 1st, that's about 2 months, to finish this system, but you have to keep $20,000 in reserve, in escrow, aside from your proceeds. So we'll send you the proceeds, we'll keep $20,000 until the work is completed, finished, signed off on, and we'll pay the vendor, the electrician, from those proceeds, and whatever is left goes back to you as the seller. All we need is a little safety, security buffer. Seller says, nope, not accepting that offer. I said, okay. So here's the second choice I'll give you. You give me $15,000, and I'll walk away. I'll handle the system. You're gone. You're all set. Thanks for playing. And they said, nope. Not accepting that as well. I said, okay. So at this point, I've tried to reasonably and amicably reach a good faith compromise. I could not. So my next option is a miscellaneous petition in court Monday morning. Okay, it's not desirable. It's not what I want to do. It's going to cost me money. And I'm going to have to hire a separate attorney to handle this for me. Your closing attorney is not the right person. Yes, they have some skin in the game. They know what's going on. But this is not their bread and butter. And you don't want to bog them down. They're already busy as it is. You want somebody that will fight and somebody that has a vested interest in just this specific issue. You want a specialist. So I hired a litigator who will file this petition on Monday if some type of settlement is not reached by then. And frankly, I don't have to offer any type of settlement. I could just go right ahead and file this. But obviously you don't want to do that. So that's the situation. And really, this will apply to most breaches in your purchase and sale contract. The advantage here is that the proceeds haven't been sent. So that's keeping that seller involved and active and responsive because they don't have their money yet. So it's a unique situation at that. Most of the time, the proceeds get sent, then you figure out, oh, there's mold in the basement or there's asbestos here, and then it's more of an uphill battle because the seller has their money and you have to come out of pocket for an attorney, and it can be a long and arduous process. So I'm lucky in a sense that I caught this issue soon, okay, but it's still not resolved. It's still likely going to cost me money. So how could have I avoided this? I could have done a walkthrough like most normal people before the closing, but that's not my style. I want to secure the asset. Okay, I don't want to hold up the flow. I want to keep the train moving. But that's a risk that I take, and here I am accepting responsibility and accountability for that risk. So I understand what I do is not by the book, but 99% of the time I've been okay. This is the 1% where my style has failed me, but I will accomplish my solution. I'll get it done, and it'll just take a little bit more money, a little bit more time, but I'll gain some experience and I'll gain some knowledge. Okay, so take this for what it is, and if you have any suggestions, any feedback whatsoever, or if you've dealt with some type of breach of a P&S, let us know in the comments field below. Once again, Greg Rice from Nexus Property Management, your property and your contract managed.